PSG have put the ball in the back of the net. A simple free kick was across from the left-hand side of PSG's attack. And of course, straight to the back stick, where one of the shortest men on the pitch, if not the shortest man on the pitch, Joao Neves, had a free header to himself. No marker, no defender in sight. A simple header. He didn't even need to jump. He had to actually lower himself. Somebody who is already short had to still lower himself to get a header on target. And it was a simple finish at the very end of the day. And with a few minutes ago, it was 1-0. It is now 2-0, ladies and gentlemen. Inter Miami have conceded once again. PSG have made it 2-0. They were caught sloppy in possession. Bradley Barcola, the first to get there, instantly locates Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz straight into his midfield partner. Locates Joao Neves. Joao Neves from the front of the goal with barely the goalkeeper to beat. Too easy. 2-0. Right on the stroke of halftime, 45th minute. Inter Miami have conceded once again. This time around, they did create it from the right side of the attack. It was a simple one. Of course, the ball was whipped into the area. Fabian Ruiz looked like he did not even know the ball was coming to meet him. He just stood there. He didn't look like he was exactly making the perfect attempt to head the ball. He was just, there. And the ball was, more or less like a case of the ball hit Fabian Ruiz's head into the net. It was not a case of Fabian Ruiz actually headed the ball into the net. It is 4-0 in favor of PSG right now. This time around, they went with the crossfield ball from the midfield. They found Bradley Barcola, who moved into the area. And while he was doing that from the right-hand side of the attack, I can tell you that Achraf Hakimi was moving into prime position to strike. So the ball came from the cutback from Bradley Barcola, and a simple shot from Achraf Hakimi is the last action. As it is now halftime, PSG 4 goals up already against Inter Miami. Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez, Sergio Busquets, Jordi Alba, all on the pitch for PSG, all on the pitch for Inter Miami right now. It is all over. PSG have completed the job. PSG 4, Inter Miami 0. That's the final scoreline. All 4 goals were scored in the first half. Joao Neves with a brace. Achraf Hakimi with one for himself. Fabian Ruiz with another one to complete it. After the 4 goals in the first half, in the second half, substitutions were made, but nothing would alter the scoreline. Inter Miami, of course, came out more in the second half, but of course, the damage was already done. It took them almost an hour of football to even get a corner kick. It took them almost an hour to get a shot on target. But at the end of the day, it will not matter too much. The game was done and dusted in the first half. PSG advanced to the next round.